Now the story of a powerful new political ad being challenged by the fact checkers. It tells the story of a Michigan mother fighting leukemia. She lost the health insurance she liked because of Obamacare. And now she says the new plan is unaffordable.
Then I received the letter. My insurance was canceled because of Obamacare. Now the out-of-pocket costs are so high, it's unaffordable. If I do not receive my medication, I will die. I believed the president. I believed I could keep my health insurance plan. I feel lied to. It's heartbreaking for me.
The woman you just saw, Julie Boonstra, is with us tonight, and we will speak with Julie in a moment. We want to start, though, with Robert Zimmerman. He's a veteran Democratic strategist, a member of the Democratic National Committee, and we reached out to the target of that ad in Michigan. Neither he nor anybody from his office would come on, so we appreciate you, Robert, for coming on.
Good to be with you.
To offer your thoughts on it. So now the Washington Post fact checker has come out and given this ad two Pinocchios, suggesting that it's somewhat misleading. They don't say it's outright false, but they say it's somewhat misleading because they think that Julie's costs will wind up being about the same. My question to you is the ad, I'm going to talk to Julie about that in a minute, but for you, is that ad effective?
No, absolutely not. Now, by the way, all of us can relate to Mrs. Boonstra and what she's gone through. I've had members of my family face life-threatening illnesses, so we can all relate to her anguish. But this is not about her. It's about the fact the ad is an amateurish fraud. Mrs. Boonstra, to her credit, pointed out that under Obamacare, her premiums have been cut from $1,100 a month to $571 a month.
But now her out-of-pocket costs are unpredictable, which she does not like.
Actually, under Obamacare, and this was pointed out actually by Glenn Kessler and the Washington Post when they gave this ad two Pinocchios, her out-of-pocket costs are capped at $6,350.
But they're unpredictable. But let me answer that charge, and I'm going to ask her about that. But what she says is before, under her old plan, which she was told she could keep and she liked, which didn't turn out to be true, she was paying $1,100 a month, and she liked the certainty of that. And now, even though she may be paying less per month, she can get smacked with a $3,000 bill next month that she doesn't have in the bank.
But the reality is, the most she can lay out, the most she pays out of pocket is $6,350, and it's all covered. Now, the Koch organization.
Okay, but I'm going to give you the floor.
I know what you're saying, Megan.
I'm going to give you the floor. But what she says to that is, but I didn't like that. I wanted the certainty of knowing my monthly payment. I don't want to be told, oh, just come up with the $3,000, and if you get hit with another $3,000 the next month, then it's all paid up for the year. She may not have that in the bank.
Megan, the reality is, under this plan, and the Koch organization, to their own discredit, to their own deceit, doesn't mention in the ad that she keeps the same doctor she presently has, and also she has an insurance plan under Blue Cross Blue Shield that gives her the same coverage she had previously. As far as the expenses go, the point is everything after $6,350 is totally covered, and that's the critical point.
That's the maximum out-of-pocket she can be forced to pay. That's right. Then everything is covered 100%. But here's the point, Megan, that really counts, and this is why the ad doesn't work. Because the public can smell hypocrisy. Now, while the Koch organization is running an ad that is misleading and talking about Ms. Boonstra's health insurance, they're organizing campaigns around the country to block other people from getting health insurance who have conditions like Mrs. Boonstra. To block them?
Absolutely. They're blocking expanding Medicaid coverage for citizens around the country through lobbying and advertising campaigns. That's critical. That blocks working and indigent people from getting health care.
Robert, good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Joining us now with more of that Michigan mother from the political ad, Julie Boonstra. Julie, thank you so much for being here. I know you're in the middle of chemotherapy, and this is probably not what you feel like doing tonight, so thanks for coming on. Let me ask you to respond to what you heard Robert saying about, hey, you have nothing to worry about because your out-of-pocket costs are now capped at about $6,300 a year.
I do have something to worry about, Megan. The $6,000 is a lot of money. It's money I don't have that I can't just have a service, have a test done and pay the doctors that $6,000. I just don't have it in the bank. To me, it's unaffordable. When I had a health care plan that I could budget for and I had a stable amount, it suited me better. Mm-hmm. I do not care for not knowing what my expenses will be month to month.
What about your claim in the ad that you feel lied to? That you liked your plan and you believed the president when he said you could keep it?
I did. I did believe the president when he said I could keep it. When I received the letter stating that my plan was dissolving, it was crushing to me. I was raised to respect the president, and you may not agree with their decisions, but you still have a certain amount of respect. And receiving this letter, hearing him lie to me and to the rest of the American public has been crushing for me, and I can't honor the way that I was raised.
You know, you heard Robert and you know, the Washington Post suggest that the ad, your claims are misleading because I know you had to go on the exchange and you had a terrible time on the website, so you wound up buying a plan through a broker. But you got Blue Cross Blue Shield, you get to keep your doctor, you got an annual cap on your out-of-pocket expenses, which you didn't have before, and so they argue you're better off.
I am not better off. I found a plan based on my specialist. I credit my being here to my specialist and to my chemotherapy and to God. And it was very important to me that I keep my doctor. So I found a plan that my doctor accepted. As far as saving any money, I don't see this as saving any money. I thought Obamacare was supposed to help me. It's not helping me.
The uncertainty of knowing when the next big bill is coming, in other words, will make it certainly year one in the policy tough.
It will make it extremely tough for me. I just simply do not have that money.
Julie, God bless you. I hope you do well. You look great.
Thank you.
All the best to you.